Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to pull this Cobra 29 out of my car, which as you can see it's already out of the car. It's still slipped into the dash panel even though I have everything all undone on it. I'm going to replace that because it lost all modulation. So I'm going to replace it with this. It's a TRC 435. Nice little radio. It's got a couple of cool features. It's got the modulation indicator, and it also has a antenna warning indicator, and it has tone control, RF gain, squelch, and volume, and of course the PA and the noise blanker and the channel 9. But if you notice, this radio is smaller than the 29, so I have to do some modifications in order for this to look right. Another problem is, you notice the 29 has the microphone connector on the face. The realistic, it's on the side. So I'm going to get a little creative here and see what I can come up with. Now I had already made up these brackets for it, the mounting brackets, and I had made this one in 2 pieces so that I could slip the microphone cord between it and have it come out the face, so it was just sticking out there. The problem was I can't swap out the microphone. So I'm going to redo this and make it a little more user friendly. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so what I'm doing is making a extension cable. I sacrificed the microphone. I had the perfect microphone to sacrifice. I had a big chunk out of it. So I got the coil cord from that along with the 5-pin DIN plug. And I have a 5-pin DIN from a dead radio that I had. So what I'm going to do is this end obviously is going to get plugged into the radio inside of the dashboard. And then this end will get soldered together, and the jack will be on the face of the dashboard. Alright, I'm going to get busy and solder this all up. So I got it all soldered up. I taped the ends up. This is going to get mounted in the dash, and that'll plug into the radio. Probably should have mounted it to this first and then soldered the wires on, but I didn't think that far ahead. You'll go, right? There it is. Now you gotta straighten that out a little bit. Drill a couple little holes. A couple little bolts. Maybe we can straighten it out from under here. What do you think? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. So the microphone jack is installed. I ended up having to bore a hole through the side here because there was just no way to fish the cord around through the dash. That panel, it's just a plastic panel, but it runs right to the very back, and then there's only enough room for that wiring harness to pass through. So I could not squeeze this through. So I just bored a hole. The excess cable will be in there, and this will get plugged into the side of the radio. Alright, what do you say we do something about the rest of that big open hole there in the dashboard? Alright, I gotta go prep the radio now. Oh, with any luck, the radio will fit in that. On first shot. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna cheat a little here. I'll show you in a second. It's coming up. What I'm gonna do is screw this piece of plywood right to the bench That way it stays put when I cut that shape out. And we want to screw it down to a good solid part of the bench. Marvelous. Wow. What do you think? Is the radio going to fit? I think we may have to do a little fine tuning. It's really close though. Well, I'll probably make it. Oh yeah. We can make that work. Most definitely. Alright, so now I guess I gotta cut it out now. Cut it out. Oh, that's nice. You see that? Look at that. That's nice. See it? It needs to be painted first. And I gotta make sure that it fits in this. So I'll be going this way. Like a glove. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, let's paint that sucker up. Throw some black paint on that thing. This is why I hardly ever wear nice clothes. Alright, check that out. What a nice fit. Now I'll be able to put that in my dash. Yeah, I see a lot of screws on the face there, but that's alright. I'm okay with that. It's better than the big gaping holes that would be all alongside that radio. Alright, I guess the next thing is to put it back in the car. Alright, so there it is. It's all back in the dash. And we're going to try, first unplug that one. I want the stock mic first. This is pretty awesome, having this connector here. Alright, we're going to try the stock mic first. I have the radio going in the garage with a camera on it, and I have the RF gain turned way down on that other radio so that it cuts back my signal. Alright, we're testing out the TRC 435 with a stock handheld microphone. Stock mic on the TRC 435. We're real close to that receiving radio, but the RF gain is way down. Alright, this is the stock mic.
Alright, we're testing out the TRC 435 with a stock handheld microphone. Stock mic on the TRC 435. We're real close to that receiving radio, but the RF gain is way down. Alright, this is the stock mic.
Alright, so we hear this, just did the stock microphone. Now, I'm giving you a shot of my lower dashboard there. Let's plug in the amplified mic. Let's try this one. It's got a neat little feature. You see that? It's got a little test button for the battery. These use one of the 7-volt batteries. Alright, so this is the realistic amplified noise cancelling microphone on the TRC 435 using the realistic amplified noise cancelling handheld microphone. Testing it out, seeing how it sounds.
Alright, so this is the realistic amplified noise cancelling microphone on the TRC 435 using the realistic amplified noise cancelling handheld microphone. Testing it out, seeing how it sounds.
Alright, that was the amplified mic. Radio looks pretty good in there, doesn't it? Once that paint cures some more, I may take some steel wool to it and take the gloss off of it. But the mic jack worked out really well. Let me give you a close-up of that. Look at that. Almost like a professional did it. The radio, well, I had to work with what I had. The dash panel, this panel, the previous owner of this Jeep had cut it up to put in a stereo, an aftermarket stereo, and he made a mess of it. So there really wasn't much I can do to pretty that up. So I just put my screws right through the face and into the plywood that I have in there and mounted the radio in. Alright, and I have the mic disconnected, so we don't have any static at the moment. Let's plug that mic back in. There we go. We got noise again. Is there anybody on anywhere? Got a local 124. Alright, that's it. My radio's installed. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.